Sony has decided that they wanna fail. So, as you are seeing on screen, unfortunately this is not a lie, this is not parody, this is the official PlayStation site. As you can read right here, Sony will stop producing physical discs in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. This is terrible. This is complete ruin of the gaming industry. It's what is going to ultimately destroy the industry. Now, for those of you that don't know, physical media is awesome for various reasons. They cannot take it away, okay, in any way, shape, or form, because you own the software, okay, you own a physical body containing the software that you can launch whenever you want, and even if they don't make you read it, you can find ways to make it work, so you still have something worth your money on hands, okay, your physical hands. It's good for collecting, okay, you can have your shelves full of the memories of the games you played, and backwards compatibility, meaning that up until now you may remember gaming consoles were basically required to have backwards compatibility with discs from a previous generation. Now, all of that is gone. Physical media is getting destroyed because they realized they could gain more money by basically making you buy again and again and again the same game without allowing you to first have backwards compatibility. Okay, if you don't own physical media and they decided to stop supporting it, well, there's nothing you can do. It's just gone. Okay, it's just gone. If they decide to take away the license for you to using the game, which is the license is what you are basically buying right now, they can decide to take it away whenever they want. Okay? No backwards compatibility, as said, of course, because if next year they release PlayStation 6, well, of course, they are no under any obligation to make you have run your PS5 library, in this case. And more on that, you can't have a physical media that you can make run even if they stop supporting it. So they basically just decide to self-destroy, and people are rightfully angry at this. Sony was already in a very bad spot, okay? They basically only sold Spider-Man games and a few more that aren't even exclusives. Now this is the ultimate job they needed and inflicted it themselves to themselves. They did everything on their own. Nobody's going to buy anything from PlayStation anymore. Everybody is just going to ignore the next $800 console with no exclusives, no games, and if it had any games, you could just buy them for PC or any other console. And now this, you can't even own the game you buy, because they can just take it away. It's just, what, a silly funny code inside a box, like GTA 6 did? Well, people are mad about that. Have we lost our goddamn mind? Have we genuinely lost our collective goddamn minds? Like, nobody wants this, okay? Everybody, up until now, was very tired of digital copies. Digital copies originally were the reason to have cheaper games because you wouldn't have to buy the physical copy that will cost a bit more. Okay, this is the reason why Steam is so popular now. It allowed for cheaper games to be bought because they didn't have digital media and they didn't have physical counterparts. So you could pay a bit less because there were no box to pay for to come up with. But now they jacked digital media to making it much more exploitative and much worse. Like, you could make it, they can just take away everything from you. And most of all, you will pay full price as if it was physical. Okay? People will pay $100 for games that are worse. They are basically interactive Hollywood movies, and interactive is very stretching it. Like, you will press perhaps 2 buttons. Congrats, cutscene, epic cutscene, wow, wow, wow. It looks so realistic, you win the game. They will pay $100 for that, not even owning a disc with the game inside they can run whenever they want. And they will pay, and they will get much less, because years ago, when you will pay $100 for a game, it came with a huge box of gadgets, okay? It will have statues, it will have, I don't know, books with their design philosophy, okay, the artist work, everything. Now it's just, here's a little code to unlock the license that we may or may not revoke next year. It's just so volatile, it just depends whether or not the suits reached an agreement or they fought because they called each other stinky poo-poo head. Like, imagine you bought the digital copy of, I don't know, the next Tomb Raider on PlayStation. Okay, with this new philosophy. No disc, no box, you just bought it on the online shop. You paid $100. The next day, the people from the Tomb Raider and the people from PlayStation get in a fight, they don't reach an agreement or whatever. Sony cannot put Tomb Raider on their consoles anymore. What they're going to do, they're going to remove it, and you lost $100 for free. Like, this is incredibly disrespectful. This is incredibly stupid. This is incredibly greedy, because it will require you to even buy more games. It requires you to buy the same game multiple times, because no backwards compatibility. It's a new account or whatever bullshit they're going to pull. Like, they just self-destroyed. And it's even worse that even very awaited games are doing this. Take a look at GTA 6. You probably know already by now about GTA 6. GTA 6 is going to come with a box empty. $80 to $100 games empty. You're just going to buy the plastic box that you could buy off eBay or whatever for like $20 if you just want to have the box with no disc in it. You're just going to have the code, the little code that will unlock you the license, and Rockstar may just decide to take it away whenever they want, whether or not they don't think GTA 6 is remunerative anymore. And I already hated the Rockstar for the whole GTA 5 thing. The reason why GTA 6 is so delayed is not because they wanted to make a larger game, more detailed, or whatever bullshit they tried to excuse. No. It was because GTA 5 was so remunerative with the multiplayers especially, or the thousands remastered, styled after the Last of Us effect, selling the same exact game 100 times and never make a new one because you don't need it, people are going to buy it anyway. And now Rockstar pulls this, now Sony pulls this. And the worst thing is, I really wish they will fail. Okay, I really wish Sony after this completely fails. I really wish GTA 6 flops because of this. Not going to happen. GTA 6 is one of the most awaited games of all time. And they knew it. This is why they pulled this BS. It's a big experiment and they made it on the game that people were so hyped about. It's on purpose, it's by design. So people now will feel FOMO about this game. They will feel FOMO and they will buy it. Or, even worse, and this applies to both Sony and Rockstar, the hardcore fans are going to still buy their products. These two products, PlayStation, GTA 6, are not going to fail. They're going to be a success. And this is bad, because it will send corporations the message that pulling this bullshit, it's okay, because people are going to buy it anyway. And this is what is going to ultimately destroy video games. That's it. We're done. We're cooked. Of course it was because of fucking GTA and Sony. Of course it was because of them. Of course they started that trend that is going to destroy gaming. Like, it's crazy. Even indie games that originally released perhaps on Steam, after a bit got a physical release. Think of Undertale. Undertale got a physical release. You will pay, what was it, like 40, 50, $60, I don't remember, and you will pay the physical game and gadgets. Now for $100, you are just going to get a license that can be taken away. This is fucking absurd. Like, I don't think we're mad enough. People are extremely angry. We're not mad enough. Because, as I said, there's still going to be people that will buy GTA 6 and will endorse, by proxy, by fact, this behavior. And there's people that will still stand by PlayStation because they're stuck in 2008 and still think that the console wars is something that makes sense. No, it fucking doesn't. Okay? It fucking doesn't. Because when they pull bullshit like this, you won't criticize them, you will endorse them, and it will cross-contaminate the rest of the industry, ruining it for everybody. Like, I've seen already PlayStation fans being very angry at this. Like, extremely furious about this. Because they saw the words they grew up with being disrespected and being able to be cancelled out of nowhere. Because they took away the license. But the problem is there's still some people stuck in 2008 that are still going to glaze PlayStation because of this. That are going to make up some sort of bullshit excuse for this. And PlayStation will still keep on going. Rockstar will keep on going. And other companies are going to see this and are going to be like, well, since it worked for them, we're going to do it too. I hope not. I hope the rest are smarter. I hope the rest are smarter and see the backlash instead of blindly copying the bullshit someone makes because it's a very unfortunate trend. People see this, receive backlash, and they're like, oh yeah, backlash, oh yeah, and they just copy that for no reason. I feel like even the businessmen behind all of this are completely fucking stupid at this point. They wanna fail. They wanna fail. There's no other reason to why they will copy this. They will copy something that makes people mad. I don't know. I just know that we're cooked. Not only AI is taking away jobs, not only AI is ruining games, it's also this. Not only AI is making everything much more expensive, this is happening. Thank you everybody for listening. Goodbye.